Hello viewers, my name is Mizze Adams Barje. I am from Plateau State. I am Buji by tribe. Yarong Arewa. The passion for the kingdom work, because the Bible made us understand that the labor is so much, so much, but laborers are very few. So I really, at a point, I was trying to ask God, am I really fit for this task? And He said, yes, son, you are. So from there, the passion reignited, and then we began to work, and we're still working. All right, basically, how I get to balance all of this is my personal life. I don't really show people that they are of different with me. What I try to do is I make sure I strike a balance to let them know that everybody is equal. Now, how do I mean by that? The way I dress, the way I relate to people, the way I handle issues, the way I handle challenges, because one of the things I know that I am a leader, so I should basically live by the criteria of being a leader. So God has helped me thus far to balance all of these things, first of all, by showing them the Christ-like, from my dressings, from my approach to issues, and also, even without me saying anything, my lifestyle in general. So that's how I balance all of these things. There's this event I just hosted sometimes in May, and it has helped me a lot. I almost gave up, but then I saw great challenges. One of the challenges I faced was 2 weeks to the event, my venue was cancelled, and that was enough reason for me to even lose faith. But then I saw the hand of God in all of those preparations, and then within a twinkle of an eye, God raised another way. He said, I make ways that, in fact, you will not be able to even fathom if this is Him. Or, in fact, God has always been faithful. So that has really helped me to stand firm. Okay, through how they share things with each other, through how they commune together, through how they have their personal relationship with God, you'll see that there's a drastic change within their life. All right, number one aim is to lead them back to Christ, back to the cross. And number two also is through the reading of my song, it helps them connect back to their own personal life, and to see that they've been living in darkness, but through our music, or through my music, it links them back to the saving knowledge of Christ. All right, how I get to balance this is number one is that I understand the principles and I understand the calling which God has called me first is for the kingdom advancement. That is number one. And number two, He said, seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and every other thing shall be added unto you. So that alone has kept me, or still keeping me in track, not to derail from what He has called me to do. And number three, He said, seest thou a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings and not before obscure men. Which is to say that once you are faithful in what God has called you, He's going to make provisions for you. Oh yes, there is. I'll just tell you, and then you go and study and see for yourself. Colossians chapter 3 verse 23. Very catchy. When you read it, you will not regret that. Basically, through technology, through your devices, we have the radio stations, we have the TV station, we have also the social media handles. At the comfort of your house, or rather to say your room, you can be able to access all of these things, basically. All right, we have two projects specifically before the year runs out. We'll be releasing two of our songs, and then secondly, we'll be having some campus tour in the University of Jos. We'll be having also at Plasu, we'll be having also at Panshin, and then other schools also. All right, you can follow me on Facebook. That's Mizze Adams. On Facebook is spelled Mizze, then Adams, Adams. And also on TikTok, also Mizze Adams on TikTok. The same spelling, there's no space. And also on Instagram, same Mizze Adams, there's no space. And then on YouTube, Mizze Adams, also on YouTube. All right, basically the advice I have for young artists coming up is stay faithful in all you do, stay consistent in all you do, because the Bible made us to understand that seest thou a man diligent in his business, you shall stand before kings, not before mere men. So stay consistent in all you do. Believe in yourself, because there are better days ahead.